ODM party leader Raila Odinga has said that the appointment of the Judiciary Ombudsman by the President will not erode the independence of the judiciary. Raila notes that the applicant will be interviewed by a select panel and 3 names submitted to the President to pick one and send to Parliament for vetting before finally being appointed by the President. The Judiciary Ombudsman, according to the BBI report, is tasked with investigating complaints against judges, registrars, magistrates and other judicial officers and recommend on the action to be taken by the Judicial Service Commission, JSC. The BBI report is seeking to have introduction of the office of the Judicial Ombudsman, who will be nominated by the President with the approval of the Senate. This is what many critics of the report have been questioning, claiming it will erode the independence of the judiciary and claw back the gains made in the 2010 Constitution.
There is a proposal to bring out the Judiciary Ombudsman, whose powers are to some extent not even defined in the BBI document. That, in my opinion, will seriously affect the independence of the judiciary.
The Judiciary Ombudsman will serve a single 5-year term, with former Prime Minister Raila Odinga defending the proposals, arguing that the office holder will only be appointed by the President from 3 names forwarded by a select panel.
The judiciary must be independent, but it must also be oversighted. Where do wananchi go to appeal or to register their complaints against the judiciary? An ombudsman. But how about if the ombudsman is appointed by the Chief Justice, who also is the President of the Supreme Court? And then the ombudsman is supposed to go and report to the Judicial Service Commission, but appointed by the Chief Justice. Of course, this fellow cannot oversight the Chief Justice. That's why it is said the President appoints the Ombudsman. But Ombudsman will be interviewed through a panel, and 3 names submitted to the President, who will pick one of them and send to Parliament for vetting, then finally appointed by the Presidency. How does that erode the independence of judiciary?
Currently, the office of the Ombudsman is held by the Deputy Chief Justice and is an administrative office under the Chief Justice David Maraga, which is mandated to enhance public confidence and enhance transparency and accountability by judicial officers. Other proposed amendments include finality in the decision of the Court of Appeal in petitions concerning an election and limits the tenure of the President of the Court of Appeal and High Court to 5 years. The amendments further provide the tenure of the Deputy Chief Justice and aligns it with that of the Chief Justice. For one to qualify as a judge of the Supreme Court, he or she should have practiced law for over 20 years from the current requirement of 15 years. The bill also stipulates that replacement of the Constitution office holders must commence 6 months before the end of their term and conclude before such officers leave office. The period of filing a presidential petition has also been increased by the bill from 14 days to 30 days. The bill also proposes the Director of Public Prosecution to be an independent office alongside the Auditor General and the Controller of Budget.